Hi, welcome to my latest Yankee candle review, and as you can see I have my autumn display behind me and autumn scents in front, so I'm really happy. I love autumn, fall Yankee candles. I also love Christmas Yankee candles. I love them all year round, but this is really my favourite season. So you may have seen, if you're on the Team Yankee Facebook group and on Twitter, I have brought back my End is Yankees Twitter, by the way, so if you're not following me on there you can, to get all the latest updates from my blog. There's my autumn cabinet. These are 4 autumn newbies, and I'm burning peach and lavender, which isn't an autumn fragrance, but peach and lavender's divine. It's quite a soft one, but it's really elegant. It's the most unusual blend. I don't know how Yankee came up with it, but it's a regular burner in our house. We bought loads when this came out. Couldn't believe we were lucky enough to get this in the UK as a limited edition, so we really stocked up. Peach and lavender's beautiful. Anyway, on to my favourite season of the year. I know some Yankee fans feel a little bit hard done by, and others are very pleased with the autumn lineup this year. Yankee, as you may see from one of my other video reviews, are very much focusing on the new Elevation collection, but they have added a new permanent addition to the collection, which is Autumn Pearl. So Autumn Pearl is available in all formats, we'll go into that in a minute, and tons of limited edition fragrances. Now, from my recollection, there are at least another 3. There's a sugared cinnamon apple, luscious pumpkin trifle, and what's the other one? Oh yeah, spice berry sangria. And then we have these 3 too, the fresh ones, which I'll talk about in due course. So lots of large jars, only one available in all formats. But these are all absolutely stunning. I mean, if anybody, I know a few people have said that some of the fragrances in the core range can be a bit wishy-washy or light. I haven't burned all of these yet, but they are stunning, stunning fragrances. I'm so pleased with them. Let's start with the label to end all labels. Now there we go, this one, if I can give you a little look at that, it's Blue Twilight Storm. It's incredible. We're having an argument in our house over whether that's pumpkins or squashes. I think squashes, my wife says pumpkins, but with a broiling stormy sky in the background. That's one of the best Yankee candle labels I have ever seen in all of my years of loving Yankees. And it would be terrible if the scent disappointed, wouldn't it? But it doesn't. So let's have a sniff before I give you the notes and stuff from it. It's fresh, it's dark, it's mysterious, it's like a really strong aftershave. This is really peppery and patchouli and bang. It's not, may not be over strong burning, I'm not sure. Now that the call this one, American fans may recognise this scent because City Lights, which was a limited edition, I think from the New York collection in the USA, is very, very similar, if not identical to this. But Blue Twilight Storm is the one that's going to be hanging around. It's so deep and mysterious. Fans of Black Sand Beach may love this one. It's that kind of intoxicating perfume. It's even darker and deeper and richer than Black Sand Beach Blue Twilight Storm. A brooding sense of storm approaching with a cologne-like mix of black sesame, patchouli and balsam. So, you know, real powerhouse of deep dark scents. At the top we have woody, black pepper, sweet orange and alemmy. So alemmy's, hang on, if I can't read my writing here, it's comes from a tree from the Philippines. That was the interesting thing. So it's you know, again, a lovely perfume ingredient. The sweet oranges, I don't know, I can't really detect that. Possibly that's in there just to soften it, because this would be too much of a heady mix otherwise. Anyway, let's carry on. We have clove, nutmeg and black spruce in the middle. So the spruce, I think, gives it that real outdoorsy feel. And then, of course, it's the layer of black sesame, patchouli and balsam at the bottom that really gives this powder house, deep, dark, mysterious scent. Fantastic stuff, that one. Really, really like it. And it doesn't go downhill from there. The next one is incredible. I've burned this one. This is Sun-Kissed Thistle. So, you know, thistles always bring to mind to me walking through the hillside. It's fresher, it's cooler, but it's all, you know, the sun gives it that kind of Indian summer feel. So perfect for, like, you know, August and warm September days if you're lucky enough to get them. Sun-Kissed Thistle. And I burned this, and it's fantastic. I really am so impressed with this. It's slightly reminiscent of the very much missed Nature's Paintbrush scent for die-hard Yankee fans, but it's fresh, it's fruit tinged, you can smell the green piney furriness in there. I'll get onto what's in there in a minute. very slight fruity sweetness, very outdoorsy. It's really, really lovely and had a good solid, you know, I've only burned it one time, but I'd say it's a good 3 to possibly even 4 out of 5 on the throat. Really quite a strong one, this one. Let's have a look. It's a perfect autumn centerpiece. It's a warm scent of sweet citrus, apple and fir needle. So that's the fruity element that comes through fairly strongly in that, but that lovely warmy, autumny fruit kind of feel. Okay, it has grapefruit, orange and cardamom as the top notes. So, oh, God, what a perfect combination that is. You know, just kind of offsetting that sweetness of the fruit with just that hint and twist of spice there. Lavender, which gives it, obviously gives everything that beautiful, fresh, outdoorsy, chilly feel. Apple and fir needle. You can really smell the fir needles in there. That's such a clever touch. That really gives it that. Thistles don't smell, of course. It's all about the ambience, isn't it? So, and then in the base, how could you ever go wrong with sandalwood, petitgrain, amber, and vetiver? So yeah, you can detect the vetiver in there. Those of you that have had vetiver aftershaves or perfumes, love it to death. Sun-Kissed Thistle, so impressed with that one. Sorry if I'm going on, but I do get excited about these. I did tell you it was my favourite season. I can't help myself. Yes, I'm fully back with Yankee candles. Right, the next one, and it just doesn't go downhill. It's incredible. I'll try and control myself, but it's hard. Enchanted Moon. I mean, take a look at that. I know some people are a bit frustrated with not getting a huge amount in the UK for Halloween this year. But if ever there was a Halloween atmosphere type candle, Enchanted Moon, I mean, look at that label and the atmosphere. Just get this one for Halloween, I say, and for the autumn nights. So, fantastic looking candle again, a lovely dark, it's kind of a very, very deep burgundy, almost purpley wax colour. So perfect, again, really good suited for the autumn season ahead. Let's smell it. There's something in here that reminds me of something, but I still can't figure out what it is. Ah, and again, it's almost got that kind of, it's different for a kind of autumn and Halloween. It's quite fresh, but it's fresh, but with a depth of mystery to it. It's incredible. I don't know how Yankee do it. This is what I love so much about the unsung heroes of Yankee Candle, the chandlers and creators working away in the USA. I doubt any of them ever watch or read what I do, but thank you very much for coming up with these incredible candle scents. Oh, it's so mysterious. It's fresh. You know, you've got a picture of I think it's got a picture of the sea on it, hasn't it? Yeah, it's a sort of sea in an island with the moon behind it. So you can smell the freshness. You can smell a deep, dusty floral. You can smell a witch swishing by in the background. It sounds crazy, but it's all there in Enchanted Moon. It's fantastic. I haven't burned this one yet, but by all accounts, it is incredible. So let's have a look at Enchanted Moon. It's a still clear moonlit night, made magical with hints of juniper, peony and teak. I mean, oh my goodness, this candle has got me written all over it. The notes are peony, red fruits and lychee at the top, so it's got this mysterious kind of weird, fruity top note that's just there, just this hint of sweetness at the top there I can pick up. And then we have, I think it's magenta peony, I can't read my own writing there, and clove bud in the midnight sun. Clove's always wonderful in the candle, I love clove. Juniper, teak wood and nutmeg wood are the base notes. It's fantastic. So again, you can see these three. So then this one, Autumn Pearl, I wasn't going to be too sure about this one because it kind of, reading about it, it said it's very sweet, blah blah blah. And I wasn't going to be sure about it. The picture is very elegant and unique. It's kind of a feathery pearl. I haven't quite figured out what it is against a kind of misty sky. Again, it's a brave, different scent for autumn, and this one is going to be permanently around. So you've got to get this one in all your favourites like votives, tarts, tea lights, milk cups, jar sizes. And I was really surprised. The label is beautiful, isn't it? And the wax colour's a lovely kind of off-whitey grey. And Autumn Pearl smells, surprisingly, oh, it's divine. Kind of, if these are the darky, mysteriously, boldy, almost manly ones, this one is quite feminine, but it's not ridiculous. It's like a sweet, beautiful, elegant lady's perfume. The sweetness isn't cloying on this. I'm not a huge fan of all of the foodie, really, really sweet, vinegary candles. This is just perfect. absolutely, there's nothing quite like this one in the Yankee Candle range. So it's a brave one to bring out something as new and invigorating with this. It's just absolutely beautiful. I can't. You can smell a delicate sweetness, a light perfume note. It's just so elegant and classy. I can't expand on it any more than that. Let's have a look a bit more inside the candle. It's a creamy blend of lush orchid, vanilla and delicate freesia, sweetened with a spoonful of sugar. So it's got sweet freesia, lush orchid, vanilla, so a very sweet floral mix, but it's not at all sickly sweet, even with the spoonful of sugar. It's quite magical, this one. I guess if these are witches and wizards and dark and aftershady, this is fairies. This is fairies flitting across the autumn scenery. Ah, it's wonderful. Very, very different again. I do like it. I didn't think I was going to be such a fan of it, but I love Yankee Candle, so there we go. It's got pink orchid, pink lady apple. I mean, pink lady apples are divine, aren't they? And plum. So a lovely, fruity, sweet, elegant pinkness at the top. Jasmine, tea rose and freesia in the middle. I mean, divine ingredients. And patchouli, creamy vanilla and spun sugar in the base. So I think the patchouli offsets what could have been a cloying sweetness, but I really like it. So those are the 4 that I've got for autumn, and I love them all, as you can tell. I'm easy meat for the autumn season because it's just my favourite time of year, for lots of reasons. But for Yankee Candles, I'm really pleased with those. I would absolutely recommend these. I've only burnt some Kissed Thistle so far, but that had a decent throw. There's no reason to presume these haven't got a decent throw. And I hope you enjoy these, or if you go for the foodie type ones, you enjoy those as well. Thanks for watching. I will be back soon. Bye.